Bem-vindos! Começamos, gente! Finalmente! How are you guys doing? I'm so glad to see you here. I was already checking the comment section and I could see that you guys were here, excited about this class, as I am, hopefully. How are you doing? I would love to know your name and where you are from. So say hello, say your name please, and place where you are. And why not doing this in Portuguese? So I'm starting writing in the comment section my name and where I am located right now. So, meu nome é Ludmila. Meu nome é Ludmila. My name is Ludmila. Eu estou em Juiz de Fora. Eu estou em Juiz de Fora. It's the name of my city. No Brasil. In Brazil. What about you? What's your name and where you are right now? Let me know, guys. Olá, galera. Hello, Vicky, Rod, Terence, Van. Be very, very welcome, guys. Let me just do some things here so we can have a better communication. Okay, there's a little delay between me and you guys, but I'll keep checking the comment section so I can see your answers and everything you say to me during this class, okay? Okay, let me put this here. Ok, so let me see your comments. Eu sou Vicky, estou em Swansea, País de Gales, que legal! I visited País de Gales previously. Adrieli and we went there for a conference in linguistics in Bangor. It was amazing, what a beautiful place. Renee, eu estou no Texas. Lindsay, meu nome é Lindsay, estou em Los Angeles. Hello, Lindsay. Meu nome é Austin, I'm in Austin, Texas. Oh, nice. Eu sou Kaisa, estou em Estônia. Que legal. Meu nome é Patrícia. Eu estou em Oregon. Origin? Am I saying this correctly? Let me see what else. Messages are coming. Meu nome é Mark, eu sou da cidade do Cabo, África do Sul. Que legal! I heard it's a beautiful city. My sister-in-law went there and she loved it. Me chamo with O in the end, é Martin. Estou em Londres, na Inglaterra. Meu nome é Terence, estou em Rock Hill, South Carolina. Que legal! Simão, 10 anos! That's so nice, Simão! Bem-vindo! Welcome! From Oregon. Fergus, irlandês, mora em Londres. E Anastácia, estou em Poltava, na Ucrânia. That's so nice. Guys, this is amazing. We have people from all over the world. We have people from the Americas, Europe, Africa. I want to see more from you. Do we have anyone from Asia? I would love to see it because in our full course, guys, we do have students from all continents. We have students from the US, Canada, Latin America, so Colombia, Puerto Rico, I'm trying to say in Spanish. From Africa, we have students from South Africa, for example. We have students from Europe, Irish people, people from England, Poland, France, Germany. And then, if we go to Asia, we have students from South Korea, Indonesia, India, Also, we have students from Australia. So for me, it's a pleasure to have like a global community here, guys. It's so nice to put all of you together with the same goal of speaking Portuguese. For us, it's amazing. It's a place in our community to share about our different cultures, to talk about our different ways of living, and we try to do it using Portuguese. So that's so nice. And it's so nice because our students are always sharing techniques, apps that they know, movies that they watch. So it's really, really nice. And so I want to thank you for being here with me this afternoon here in Brazil. Thank you so much to take the time for yourself to study, to be here, and to dedicate to something greater, to learn a new language. Guys, this is so important. It's something that no one can take from you. Learning a new language. It's a kind of knowledge that um, will make your life be richer, you see. Whenever we are learning a new language, we learn about a new culture, we discover new music, new movies, new food. It's so rich for all of us. So I really think that learning a new language doesn't need necessarily to relate with a specific reason, like I need that language to work, or I need to learn that language because I visiting this place next year. Of course, these are great motivations, and they make you see um, how important to learn that language is. But you don't even need that. Learning a new language is something that can make uh, a lot of good stuff and bring a lot of good stuff for your life and also for your brain, right? So important, and I really think that you are doing a great job being here. I want to congratulate you for getting here today. We are almost finishing our Speaking Portuguese project. We are approaching Friday. Tomorrow is the last day of our event. So if you missed any of these previous classes, try to catch up to watch them because they will be available only until tomorrow, guys. And tomorrow it's a very important class where we explain a lot how you can keep studying, how you can keep motivated to speak Portuguese this year, 2022. So let me explain just why I got here a bit late, and I'm sorry for that, guys. We had a little issue, technical issue. I'm still getting used to some new stuff we just got here to perform these live classes, and there was a little technical issue, but we are here, right? And also I would like to tell you that unfortunately Dri is not able to be here today with us because she's feeling sick, unfortunately. But she really wanted to join us. She tried, but she's not really feeling well. That's why she couldn't make it, okay? But you see her tomorrow because tomorrow's class is with her, okay? So we told you in our schedule, we told you that today was a class about technique, a technique to improve your pronunciation and intonation, right? And that's what we are going to do today, guys. I'm gonna show you two very cool techniques that you can do from your place to improve your pronunciation and your intonation. In one of our classes during this week, I explained you how to use pronounce. Actually, I explained the difference between pronunciation and intonation. Do you guys remember? Pronunciation is connected to the way I read a word. Intonation is the way I read a whole sentence. The music, the rhythm I give to each sentence and also to a group of sentences in a language. So we started to talk about it, but today we're going to do an exercise applying techniques to improve these two things, okay? So actually, we'll be talking about two amazing techniques, and I really hope you guys enjoy it and that you practice this also by yourself to really improve your pronunciation skills. It's nice because you can do it by yourself, okay? Of course, if you had a teacher by your side correcting you, calling your attention to specific sounds and etc., would be much better. But this is something you can do by yourself to improve your pronunciation with practice. And you will have an audio. You need an audio to do this practice and keep checking the correct pronunciation and intonation. So the only condition you would have to do this technique from your place without a teacher would be having a nice audio from someone saying something in Portuguese. It can be a movie, a show, and it's preferable that you have the transcription. Without the transcription, it can be really hard. So you need an audio plus the transcription. Okay? So are you guys with me? Can you guys listen to me fine? And is the video okay? Let me know if everything's working fine. I'll keep checking the comment section. And whenever you need to ask anything about the class, about a specific word you didn't understand, perhaps, use the comment section to ask your question, okay? I'll keep track of it and I'll try to answer as we go, okay? Can we start? So let me share, guys, with you my screen so you guys can see what we are going to use to start our practice. Hey Alexia! Alexia is a yapper, a student from our full course. Tudo bom? Are there more yappers there? Say hello, yappers, if you're there. I would love to see you. So great. So everything's all right? Thank you for your feedback, guys. So let me share here. Yep. So now you guys can see my screen, right? So I mentioned these techniques. So let's understand these techniques. The first one, I think it's pretty intuitive, I would say, because that's what kids do. And in the first class, we mentioned that kids learn very fast, of course, because they have a different brain from adults. Their brains like a sponge. They just absorb everything. But they are always imitating people. And that's the first technique. Imitation. Imitation. Okay? So, Alexa is saying hello, guys. So, anything you need, go to her. She's a yapper. Well, so let's see. What is the imitation technique? And this is the first one we are going to practice. I'm going to show you how we do it, and then we come back to check, to learn about the second technique. Okay? So, it's pretty much what the name says. You're going to listen to someone saying something. So as I said, you need the audio and the transcription, the text related to what she or he is saying. Then you're going to listen one sentence, then you pause and you imitate what this person is saying. Okay? So pretty much it. Listen a sentence or a piece of a sentence, pause and imitate the person. Okay? So, how are we going to do that? I'm gonna show you a piece of one of our ebooks. Let me show you here. Can you see it? This is one of our ebooks, guys. It's called 100 Daily Conversations in Brazilian Portuguese. And it's pretty useful because as it says, it has a lot of conversations in Portuguese related to different kinds of situations. So, for example, here you can see how the ebook is organized. We have dialogues related to traveling and meeting people, other dialogues about eating, drinking, and buying food, also about holidays and vacations. So that's how it is divided, okay, into sections that talk about specific themes. So let me show you one of these dialogues. Let me find the one I want. Okay. So let me put it in a bigger size. First in this size. So each dialogue comes with the title. Here you can see the dialogue, and some words are in bold, right? These words will be here in this glossary, okay, below. So you can see here in this glossary some of these words. Some may not appear here, but maybe they were mentioned before in previous dialogues, okay? And in the end of this ebook, you can even try a quiz. You can do a quiz on each dialogue, checking if you really understood each dialogue, okay? So it's a quiz about the understanding of the dialogue, so to check if you really got it. And you have the audio corresponding to each dialogue, so you can listen previously without reading it, listen many times, then you can listen and check the text together with the listening. So it's a very good practice because you can practice your listening, then you can practice your pronunciation with the technique I'm going to show you. You can learn new vocabulary, expressions, structures, and you can check your understanding. So it's a very nice practice. But let me show you the technique. Let me now put it in a bigger size for you. Is it good, guys? Let me know if the size is good enough for you. Let me see the comments here. Oh, Bethany is saying that she can't see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Is it too small? Is that so? I think I can put it in a bigger size for you. Maybe like this. Is it better? Can you guys see it, read it, because it's important, okay? Sim, great. So let's do it like this. Before we do the technique, I'm gonna read the dialogue so you can have an understanding of the general topic of this dialogue, and also you get used to the sounds. If you are a beginner in Portuguese, if you never studied Portuguese before, or if you are just beginning, it can be tricky for sure, the sounds, the meanings. Don't worry, okay? I only need you to focus on the sounds, pay attention to what I'm saying, and the words which are written corresponding to what I'm saying. Just pay attention to that, okay? That's what we want today. Focus on the pronunciation, okay? Great. It's great. Now you guys can see it perfectly. So let's start just reading this dialogue, okay? And you guys pay attention to my pronunciation and the text. So, escolhendo a sobremesa. E aí, vai pedir sobremesa? Ai, acho que não aguento uma inteira. Mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa. Qual? Essa banana flambada. ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete. Pede, amor, eu te ajudo. E você? Não vai pedir nada? Vou. Uai, e ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? Amor, você me conhece, eu dou conta. Disso eu sei mesmo. E qual você vai pedir? Vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. Nossa, já deu água na boca só de ouvir. Okay? So, maybe you guys got curious. They are talking about their dessert. They are deciding if they are ordering dessert or not, what they are going to order. That's it, okay? Now, we are going to apply the first technique, imitation. So, you can do that where you are. If you're in a public place, maybe you feel uncomfortable, but this class will remain recorded so you can watch it later if you want to practice. But if you're in a fine place, quiet place, you just go ahead and repeat, okay? So, I'm going to read a sentence and make a pause, okay? And whenever I make a pause, you just repeat what I just said, okay? Again, if this is one of the first encounters you have with Portuguese, it can be really hard. This technique is really good if you're doing it with texts, words, expressions that you are already familiar with to improve your pronunciation of things that you already know, right? But as here we have a group of people who can be very different in terms of levels, we are just showing you the technique so you guys can learn about it, okay? And just a call that I don't want to pick up now. But anyway, we want to show you a technique that you can apply when you are learning something, okay? So we are going to do with this text that can be harder for some of you, but our focus is to show you the technique. So, ready? I'm gonna start here with this line, okay? With this line here. So let's go. I'm gonna read, pause, and you repeat. Try to imitate everything, okay? The way I said and my intonation. And by intonation, I mean if I go up or if I go down with the sentence. For example, vai pedir sobremesa? So I go up. So you do it like me, okay? Let's go. E aí? Vai pedir sobremesa? Ai, acho que não aguento uma inteira. Mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa. Qual? Essa banana flambada. Ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete. Pede, amor. Eu te ajudo. E você? Não vai pedir nada? Vou. Uai, e ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? Amor, você me conhece. Eu dou conta. Disso eu sei mesmo. E qual você vai pedir? Vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. Nossa, já deu água na boca só de ouvir. How was it, guys? Really hard? Really easy? You probably noticed that I read it in a slow way, right? So now we're going to do it again, but I'll try to read it in a regular speed, okay? The way I would say these things, okay? So it will be a bit harder, Okay, so really pay attention to my reading. Ok? Let's go. E aí? Vai pedir sobremesa? Ai, acho que não aguento uma inteira. Mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa. Qual? Essa banana flambada. Ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete. Pede, amor. Eu te ajudo. E você? Não vai pedir nada? Vou. Uai. E ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? Amor, você me conhece. Eu dou conta. Disso eu sei mesmo. E qual você vai pedir? Vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. Nossa, já deu água na boca só de ouvir. Guys, I can see your messages. You're quite nervous, right? It was fast. No worries, okay? Of course, here, as I can't see you repeat, I don't have exactly the time, I don't know the timing you are using, and I know some people are faster than others, so I'm sorry if you didn't have enough time. That's why if you do it by yourself, you just pause and repeat at your time. Then you play again the video and you can repeat in the normal, in your normal time, okay? And if you do that with me in a previous class, if we have a one-on-one class, for example, as we have in our full course, then I'll listen to you and then I'll start again, okay? What do you guys say of trying one last time? Let's do it. One last time. I'll try to give a bigger pause between the sentences, okay? Got it? So let's do it. Vamos lá. E aí? Vai pedir sobremesa? Ai, acho que não aguento uma inteira. Mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa. Qual? Essa banana flambada. Ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete. Pede, amor. Eu te ajudo. E você? Não vai pedir nada? Vou. Uai. E ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? Amor, você me conhece. Eu dou conta. Disso eu sei mesmo. E qual você vai pedir? Vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. Nossa, já deu água na boca só de ouvir. E aí, guys, I'm using this expression. E aí, meaning, how was it? What's up? What do you guys think? As I said, guys, this is very useful when you, of course, know the words to practice, memorize their pronunciation, the intonation of the language. So it's more challenging to do this like this, as I'm showing you here the technique, than it would be if, for example, let's say we just learned a topic in the language. So let's say today we studied a verb tense, the one I showed you yesterday, remember, the future? And then we read a dialogue or a text where we have that verb tense and the vocabulary learned recently to practice them and their pronunciation. Then it's really, really nice for you because you get that sound, those sounds actually, and memorize them. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you have already noticed that on you, but each one of us have some. It's easier for some of us to memorize things from what we have listened, or from what we've read, or from what we have written. It depends. For me, I really memorize things that I listen. So I remember when I was studying French at college, I used to make part of this, how do you say, a choir? I'll check the word, but a place where we sing in a group with other people, and we used to have this place to sing along, everyone together, in French. So that helped me a lot to memorize new words in French, new structures, um, things like this. Choral. I think it's the same word in English. Choral. A group of people singing without an instrument. That's it. So for me, it was very useful to sing songs in French to remember pronunciation, structures, prepositions. I remember I I did a great job in an exam, a test I did, because I remember how we sang a specific song. It helped me with preposition. So this can be your case. You can be a very a person who is more used to memorize things by listening to them. So if so, this kind of practice is excellent, even more to you. But if you are, let's say, a kind of person who memorize things more easily, if you write them, you probably will be that kind of person who do summaries about what you've studied. You write your own schemes of the content you just studied, and then you remember because you wrote them and then you read them. You see? So this is very important to know ourselves, to understand which ways will work better for us. You see? So, but in any case, this is a very good practice for us to get, really get pronunciation, and more especially intonation, because let me say, intonation is something harder to understand and to really perform than pronunciation. That's why we need to listen a lot to Brazilians to really get the music of the language, as I said in previous classes, right? That's it, Mark. Practice makes perfect. Very, very good. So, I really recommend you do that later. You can use this class and just pause whenever I mention anything, okay? Any sentence, and then repeat after me, okay? This is the imitation practice. You can do it with a movie. This is nice, right? Do you guys like Brazilian movies or Brazilian shows? We have a lot of shows going on right now, and with these streaming channels such as Netflix or Global Play, it's easier for you guys to watch shows from Brazil. And this is a great source of information for language learners, right? So you can watch a Brazilian series, and then you can do that if you have the subtitles in Portuguese. You can just do that. Of course, sometimes the subtitles are not exactly the same of what they are saying, but with the extension that Adrieli showed you, you can do this kind of exercise. You can try it with music, but I have to say, I think with music it's harder because they are not saying it in a normal, regular speed, so it's a bit different. But of course, singing along, it's a great thing too, as I mentioned with my choir, because it sticks, right? You are singing that, then you're going to remember that. But anyway, it's a nice thing to do too. YouTube videos also have subtitles. Many of them can offer subtitles, so you can try this there too. Okay? So guys, coming back here to the techniques, this is the first one, imitation. The second one, let me know if you guys know it. It's called shadowing. Shadowing. And I'm about to explain it to you. I just saw a comment here. Vicky saying, eu gostei muito de ver o mecanismo na Netflix. O Mecanismo is a Brazilian show. I haven't watched it, but people really like it, Vicky. So it's a very good tip. Let me put here some other tips for you guys if you are new to this. Coisa Mais Linda is also available on Netflix and people really like it. It's very, I missed the name here. People really like this series, and also 3%. You guys probably have heard about it because it's really famous. I think this one in English is Girls from Ipanema. And Zeta is mentioning a soap opera which was huge here in Brazil, very famous, Senhora do Destino. Senhora do Destino. You know, we are big producers of soap operas, so we have a bunch of them. This one is one of those which were a huge success, and I can recommend another one. Avenida Brasil. This one is really, really something else. People really like it, so I do recommend. Yes, actually, it's Anastasia, I think. She's saying that there aren't a lot of series on Netflix. It depends on the country. Because people from the US, they're often saying that they find a lot of series from Brazil there on Netflix. Maybe because there are a lot of Brazilians there, so there's a community. It can be that, but it changes from country to country. The things that I can watch here in Brazil are not the same as you guys can watch in other places. So, but there's a streaming called, let me put it here for you, Globoplay. It's from Brazil, it's like a Brazilian Netflix, and it's they are one of the biggest producers of soap opera shows in Brazil, so they have a lot of content. And I think you guys can manage to have it in your country, and you'll have a lot of content to watch in Portuguese. You have, for example, news, TV shows, movies, many different things. So it can be something nice. Okay, so coming back to the second technique, shadowing. So this one is harder, I have to say. This one, and that's nice that we have done the first one first, because as this one is harder, it depends on having more, to be more familiar with the text, because it works like this. In the first one, we heard the person saying the thing, paused, and then repeat after the person. In the shadowing technique, you read it together with the person. So it's harder, right? And you feel like a crazy person, okay? Don't worry about it. Just make sure you are alone. I'm kidding, because people will feel like, oh my god, is she crazy? Is he crazy? I'm just kidding, but it's because you try to speak at the same time as the person, and sometimes you may lose what the person was saying, and then you come back to it. It's a bit crazy, but it really helps. It depends on you. What you think it's more interesting, imitation or shadowing? You can find shadowing a bit overwhelming, so you do imitation, it's fine. But if you think shadowing is nice for you, and of course it will be better like in the second, third time you do, and if you see an improvement whenever you are speaking Portuguese, if you notice that you are speaking in a rhythm that is more similar to a natural speaker, then stick with that, okay? So let's try to do it. Coming back to our text, I'm gonna read it, and you try to read together with me. And you try to do the same thing as I do in terms of pronunciation and intonation, okay? Especially intonation, okay? These techniques, they are especially important to improve intonation, but of course, they are great help for pronunciation too. Ready? This one will be hard, as I mentioned, because there's no stop, there's no pause. You just go with the flow, okay? If you miss a part, then you try to to join me in the next sentence, and that's it. Vamos lá. I'll try to put my mouse symbol, I don't know the name in English, we call it cursor, but I'll try to put it in the part that I'm reading so you can follow, okay? Vamos lá, let's go. E aí, vai pedir sobremesa? Ai, acho que não aguento uma inteira. Mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa. Qual? Essa banana flambada. Ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete. Pede, amor, eu te ajudo. E você, não vai pedir nada? Vou. Uai, e ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? Amor, você me conhece. Eu dou conta. Disso eu sei mesmo. E qual você vai pedir? Vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. Nossa, já deu água na boca só de ouvir. Impossible! I can tell you it's not. You can find harder text to do it. For example, if you find a scene from a movie, from a show, it can be even harder, depending on the speed of the conversation, right? But let me see what you guys think. I hope you guys have survived to this. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm just trying to see what you guys think. Ah, so in English it's also cursor. Cursor. Do we say like this? Thank you. Impossible? What do you guys think? I'm checking your comments. Oh my goodness. Oh, guys. Okay, guys. Well, now your prize is to get to understand this dialogue, okay? I won't push you harder today. But if you want to practice this more, you remember this video will be available to you, so you can just come back to the point I read and you just repeat it, trying to imitate my pronunciation. Oh, Bethany, I think I made progress. Great. cursor. Thank you. The pronunciation of the word in Portuguese is, we write the same way, but we say cursor. Hard for now, but Kevin is saying I'm able to shadow pretty good. So it will vary, guys, according to your level in Portuguese. Okay, don't worry. As I said, it's just a technique that you can apply to texts that you are more familiar with. I think it's a better approach doing that, okay? So, Anastasia is saying, can't do it aloud, and silently it's not that hard. Okay, so let's understand what's going on here. So the guy says something, e aí, as I mentioned, is something like, so, in this case, it's more likely to be translated as so. Vai pedir sobremesa? Are you going to order a dessert? And here we have the future I showed you yesterday. Vai pedir? Você vai pedir? Are you going to order dessert? And the girl says, I, guys, is an expression like, oh, she's thinking, okay? Acho que não aguento uma inteira. I think that I can't handle, in the sense of I can't eat it all. You see? I can't eat a whole dessert. A whole. Okay? So a whole dessert. She doesn't say dessert again, but we can infer she's talking about it. Okay? I can handle one dessert, one entire dessert. It's very funny in the comments because, for example, Matthew is saying quase impossível, and Mohammed, it's kind of easy. So it really depends on your level. And also, guys, some people feel more comfortable with pronunciation, some people less. So it's something that you can approach on your time, and then you get there. So then she says, mas tem uma aqui com uma cara tão boa, but there's one here looking so good. We have this expression, uma cara boa, which literally means a good face. When we want to say that something looks good, okay? When we want to say that something or someone looks good, we can say, tá com uma cara boa, okay? Uma cara boa. And here there's the verb ter with the meaning of existence, of there is, okay? Then Marcus asks, which one? Which one? Qual? And she says, essa banana flambada. We can see here, guys, that these two, actually three expressions so far are in bold. So you could check here below in the page their meaning. For example, dessert for sobremesa, não aguento, I can take it, and flambada is flamed, okay? Flamed, so coming back. Então, this flamed banana ainda vem com uma bola de sorvete, and it still comes with a ball of ice cream. Then the guy says, pede amor, so order honey. Amor is a way to call your loved one, a husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, okay? Pede amor, order honey. Eu te ajudo, I can help you, meaning that he can eat together with her the dessert. And she says, e você não vai pedir nada? And you, won't you order anything? So pedir is a verb that we can use with the sense of order, something to eat or drink in a restaurant too. It has other meanings too, okay? And he says, vou. So he's answering affirmatively, like yes. But in Portuguese, in Brazilian Portuguese, it's very common to answer affirmatively using the verb from the question in the answer. So we don't really use sim. We can use, but it's not the most common use. The most common thing is to put the verb which was in the question, the first verb or the main verb, in the answer conjugated with the subject. So the question was about him, you, você. So he's answering about himself using eu, I. It's not written there, but we can tell that it's first person singular, I, eu, because of the verb conjugation, okay? Just a detail, a nice detail, because it's more common to hear people saying vou than sim, okay? Then the girl says, why? Why is an interjection from my state, Minas Gerais. We say it for different things, and it can be for surprise, doubt, many different things. Here we could say, but she's like in doubt and trying to understand things. Then she asks, e ainda vai me ajudar com a minha? And are you still gonna help me with my dessert? Because he said that he would help her with her dessert. And he said now that he will order something for him too. That's why she's kind of confused. That's why she said, why? To show this confusion, her doubt. Then the guy says, honey, you know me. Eu dou conta. Another expression, which is here, guys. Eu dou conta. I can handle it. Meaning he's capable of eating the two desserts. So she laughs. This is one of the ways we can represent laughs, okay? She laughs and she says, disso eu sei mesmo. So, this I really know. E qual você vai pedir? And which one are you going to order? So the future here again, and future again. He says, vou pedir esse petit gâteau de doce de leite. I'm going to order this petit gâteau, which is a little cake with this flavor, doce de leite. It's a sweet from milk. Something very popular in Brazil, very sweet and nice. Then Sarah says finally, nossa, and nossa, it's another interjection that we can translate as wow. Já deu água na boca só de ouvir. Dar água na boca literally means give water in the mouth. It's an expression we use when we feel like eating something, when we crave something to eat, okay? Já deu água na boca só de ouvir. So we could translate it like this. Wow, I'm craving it just by hearing about it. That's it. Só de ouvir, just hearing about it. Okay, guys. Did you guys understand? Do you have any specific question on the dialogue, on the meaning of the dialogue? I'm just checking if you guys have another question. But as I wait until you guys ask your questions, let me remind you of two important things. Are you already in our WhatsApp exclusive group? Because there we are sending the PDF files we are using in the classes. So if you want to have these PDF files, be in this WhatsApp group because you can get it there. And now I have a special invitation because for those who are interested in our full course and want to get more details, more information about how is the course, how it works, the price, what are the times for the classes, anything you would like to know, join us in the VIP group. This is a different group. The one we have already invited you in, and where we are sharing times for the classes and PDF files for the classes, is the one most of you are already in, that you already joined, okay? It's the Speaking Portuguese Project WhatsApp. The one I'm inviting you to join us now is the one we call VIP. And I think I can show you where is it in our page. Let me try to do it now while I explain it to you. This one, guys, I'm mentioning now is the one where we are going to explain everything about the course. And if you would like to know about our course, anything related to it, this is the best place to be. Because we are giving you the details about the course, as I mentioned, and we even will open this group, this chat group, for questions on Saturday. So if you would like to ask us anything directly on Saturday, this group will be open for questions. That's why I'm reminding you to join us there, and then you'll be able to ask your questions and everything. So while I open things here so I can check where the VIP group button is, let me find your questions, guys. Casablanca is asking, I am too late to come in and join. Yeah, maybe we are about to close this class. I'm just sending guys some information, important information now. But this class will remain available so you can watch it later, okay? Don't worry. If you just got here, you'll be able to watch this class later. Durante os outros dias, what, Benjamin? I missed your question. So Onaz is asking about the WhatsApp group. So I think I found the thing I wanted to show you. Let me open here again my screen to show you. Okay, so this is the page for Speaking Portuguese Project, right? We are here live today, and if you scroll down this page, you're going to see this button here, join the VIP group. Click here, guys. This is the group I'm talking about. This is the group where we'll share with you information about our full course. And let me tell you, we are giving a special discount and three special gifts that I'm honestly not sure if we'll be able to give again during this whole year. So if you're really thinking about joining the Yes Portuguese School, to start studying Portuguese with us, if you liked our content, the way we teach, this is the best moment. So we are going to explain everything in detail in this group. As I mentioned, we are going to open for questions from you guys on Saturday, and we'll show all the informations to you, and open the early enrollment with these special gifts on Sunday. So only this Sunday you'll be able to enroll with the special conditions, with the special gifts and discount this Sunday. On Monday, the enrollment will be officially open, but no more with these special conditions. And this early enrollment is only for you guys who are subscribed to the Speaking Portuguese project. We won't open it for everybody. It's only for you. It's a special gift for you who have joined us in this journey. Okay? So Kevin is asking, how do you pronounce petit? In Portuguese we say petit. Petit. So the first T is pronounced like CH in English. the same sound we have like in cheese. And then we have this sound, E, and the last T is not pronounced. So we just say petit, petit, okay? Jacobs is asking, I just went to that web page, but I don't see join the VIP group. Jacob, you need to be in day 4, which is live, because if you, for example, click in the previous day, let's see, day 3, I think this one, join the WhatsApp group, is the regular one where most of you already are, where we are sending links for the classes and PDF files from the classes, okay? If you want to join the VIP group, is the button you find here. If you click here, live today, okay, so the page related to today's class, then you come here below our video, the one we are doing right now, and here you're going to find join the VIP group. This is the one, okay? Got it? So tomorrow you have one of the most important classes. So it will give you some guidance on how to continue studying Portuguese. We are going to share more about our course. So if you're interested, watch tomorrow's class. We are going to show you where our course is based, the website we use. And by the way, it's a very nice website, very organized, very clean, very user-friendly. We are going to show you it all. And we have a payment plan, guys. So if you are concerned about how you may pay, Brazilians are the best on facilitate payment for people. Believe me, if you know Brazilians, you know that we pay things in a very easy way. We have payment plans for almost everything. So we wanted to make it available to you too. So we have a payment plan and we are going to explain it, okay? So watch tomorrow's class to know more about our course, to also know how to continue studying Portuguese, how to continue by yourself, and join the VIP group to get information about our full course, okay? Oh, so Sunny is saying in the US we also call it bananas foster. Really? Funny name. We call it banana flambada. I love it. I love it. Love it. And I have to say, because I've lived in Sweden for 7 months, and bananas there were not the same as the ones in Brazil. I'm mentioning this because if you eat our bananas, this sentence is awful, but you know what I mean. They're better, guys. I have to say. Of course, there are better things, many other better things there, but bananas you must eat from Brazil, in Brazil. Okay? I'm saying this because maybe people don't like bananas as much as we do, because they're different, because the way you have to cultivate them, I think it's different in Europe. Anyway, I don't know why am I saying this, but Matthew is asking, can I use PayPal? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, I think we do have PayPal. Also cards like credit cards, debit cards, I think is it. But I'll check and I'll give you guys all the information to this. But I'm pretty sure we have PayPal too. That's it. Let me think if I had another announcement. So the VIP group, tomorrow's class, and catch up, guys. If you missed any class, don't forget to watch all the classes, because as I mentioned, they will be available only until tomorrow. Okay? Only until tomorrow. I'm just trying to click here and see. Yeah. That's it. So guys, are you enjoying the Speaking Portuguese project? How was it for you? Let us know. There's a comment section here in our page, not in YouTube. On the YouTube page also there's a comment section, but here in our page, the one I just showed you with the button to the VIP group, you can leave your comments there. Inclusively, some students ask their questions there, so we are always checking them. Try to leave your comment there and tell us what you think about this event. If you want to send us an email, we are also answering all the emails. If you send us anything, we are reading and answering your messages. For us, it's super nice to do it, to know you guys better, to get to know you guys better, your needs, your stories. So I love reading about you guys. And if you want to share some feedbacks on the event with us, for us will be lovely, ok? É isso então, gente. It should be 15 no, 50, a 15-minute class. It's more than an hour, but it was necessary, right? Gente, muito obrigada. Obrigadão mesmo. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope to continue seeing you maybe inside our community of Portuguese speakers. It will be amazing to have you as a yapper, as a student in our full course. For me, it will be a pleasure. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And keep in touch with us. Follow us here on YouTube or on Instagram to keep in touch with us and receive all the information we share every day. Ok? Thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Tchau, tchau, gente!